Pay close attention to what I say. What happened could change how crypto works in the US in the future. The Nasdaq is letting Solana in, Ethereum is making huge gains against Bitcoin, and Trump has dropped a tax plan that could turn the whole crypto market on its head. Of course, XRP is right in the middle of it. Happy Sports Sunday to everyone, and here's what we're going to do this lovely afternoon. Let's go. It's clear that crypto is here to stay now that Nasdaq has approved it. Second, why Ethereum's strength could make this XRP rise the most violent one yet. And finally, the big one, Trump's crypto tax news, which could bring a lot of money to US markets and set XRP on fire. See you at the end of the video. You'll see why people who own XRP might be the biggest winners of all. Also, guess what? That's me and you. Thanks for coming back to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. It's always great to see all of you back here for more of these great movies about XRP, Ripple, and crypto. But if you're new, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button if you want to read more of this great content. Please give me that thumbs up. You can do it whenever you want while you're watching. You can get it over with quickly if you do it now. The YouTube system moves us up the list the more thumbs up we get. And I want to push people, so let's get right to it. Prices are pretty much the same as they were in the first film. It's now worth $110,565. Ethereum is worth $4,294. And XRP is still in fourth place. TOE is about to flip though, really. It's only about 6, let's say 700 million away from getting back into the third spot. I know it's a little less, but what do you think? That's what we get for quick numbers on the show. It'll be back up there, and at some point it'll be number 2. Then at some point the Bitcoin boys, girls, or whatever you want to call them, will start shaking so hard that they lose control, and XRP will take the top spot. Please give this to me. Nasdaq, it gives crypto its biggest boost in trustworthiness so far. This is proof that crypto will stay around. The first Solana treasury business, Solana Strategies, was just given permission to list on Nasdaq. Take that in. Everyone, Nasdaq isn't just a random stock market. Firms such as Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft all sit on this main stage on Wall Street. Crypto is no longer the strange one. There's no getting around the fact that blockchain is here to stay now that Solana is on the Nasdaq. It's not just Solana either. This kind of listing gives the whole business more credibility. When Wall Street says, let's let you in, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP all do well. And this is huge for XRP. Why? When trust comes into a sector, officials become less strict, institutions become braver, and the question of, is this risky, changes. How do we get our name out there? Please let us know how to get a piece of that pie. That's how it works. That being said, what's going on below the markets is even more telling. And finally, I hope you all understand that the ideal situation for XRP is already underway, right in front of our eyes. On top of that, this connects to that. Ethereum is moving faster than Bitcoin, and XRP is getting ready. This is where things get hot. For 2 quarters in a row, Ethereum has done better than Bitcoin. You agree that it's been a long time, especially in crypto? It doesn't happen often. It's generally a sign that utility season has begun when ETH starts to fly past Bitcoin. But here's the catch. You know what to do after Ethereum is finished, right? XRP's next. It's not a small move either. XRP is the last and most dangerous to run. Why? Since all the money changes hands. In 2013, it turned. In 2017, it turned. In 2020, it turned. In 2025, it will turn around. It's easy to follow and hasn't changed over time. During every bull run, people try to change the story and the script, but it doesn't work. First, Bitcoin goes up in value, then Ethereum. Finally, the last and final wave crashes into XRP as traders and banks rush to get in on the last leg of the bull market before it starts. Everyone, history isn't a lie. XRP has always been the most valuable. It's clear that XRP will be the market's last big hit. That's why Trump's big news is even more important. Because if XRP is already getting ready for a huge run, his idea could make things even better. All right, I was going to talk about this now. In the last 2 films, I said I wanted to talk about it, but we have so much to cover first. I also want to make sure we talk about the most important things. We'll talk about this later. Do not worry, I'm a big Chainlink holder though. XRP, Ando, and Chainlink are my top 3 purchases. The name used to be XRP or Chainlink. After that, I believe it was Quant or Velo or something. All of them have been jumped though. Ando does that for a reason. It comes up a lot. What eGrand Crypto says about the price of XRP, we were going to talk about that too, but we're skipping it too. Trump's XRP tax surprise is the next big thing we'll talk about from Smoke. This is the meat of it, people. Taking away taxes on US-based coins like XRP is something that no US president or candidate has ever been brave enough to say out loud. Take a moment to think about that. Taxes are one of the main things stopping people from using crypto right now. Uncle Sam wants a piece of every trade, move, and sale you make. That's why a lot of money goes abroad. That's why billion-dollar funds build things in other countries. What if, though, Crypto America became tax-free overnight? Wall Street firms, family offices, hedge funds, and regular people are all putting money into the US markets instead of going to Dubai, Singapore, or even Switzerland. Now, you need to put XRP in the middle of that. It's now one of the most desirable digital assets for US institutions because it's useful and has a tax advantage. This is because the token was already made for global settlement and has legal clarity from the SEC. This isn't just positive for everyone. This changes everything. If Trump succeeds, a lot of money will come back into the US, and there will be a huge demand for tokens like XRP that have clear legality and use. And there aren't many tokens in this area that are useful and clear from a legal point of view. Some of them might be useful, but they don't make the law clear. We can say that XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are the only tokens that are legally clear at this point. That's it. Yes, ETH is a bit sketchy, but look, nothing is going to be done. It's over. Yes? Keep in mind that the SEC filed that case very quickly and said they found no wrongdoing within a week. We need to give up. I know it stinks. I know what deception is. I get it, but we have to give up now. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are the only assets that can be used and are easy to understand from a legal point of view.